Both of these guys, let me tell you, both of these guys know their stuff. They are totally, totally amazing. Don't change anything that they tell you to do. Just listen to it, follow it, no matter what you want to think up here. Trust me, you're wrong. You are wrong. Listen to them.
There's 3 words. Less is more. What do I mean by that? Well, I thought when I first got into this stuff, gotta take these, gotta take these, oh my God. I got all this money sitting here, and man, I gotta make this trade. I gotta do this, gotta do that. You just gotta stop, step back, and take the path of trades. I hear people asking me in the room all the time, do I take all these trades? When you first start in this, you have to take a lot of trades. But then you'll find, like what Preston was talking about, that those trades are not good trades, and you're just taking the trades to make 100. It's not all about the 100. So when you first start into this, you think you've got to make all these trades, and I've got money burning in my account, and then what happens is that money that's burning in my account, it got burned away. It was gone. And so be patient. Just like what Preston was saying, less is more. And Patrick said it earlier as well. It's not all about taking more reversals or more step 3s or inverses. It's just taking the qualified. That's what I wish I knew.
I would set a goal of 5 to 10 trades a day just to try to meet my timeline. I was trying to force the market into my dimension of what I needed it to do. And that's the worst thing to do.
Bingo. I tried to force the market to, you will listen to me. I am going to do right. I placed this trade, damn it, and that trade's going to win. And then immediately go in with revenge trading because I lost that damn trade. And then go into, all right, I've got to make that money back. But when that money's gone, it's gone. You can't be worried about that. If you have got to be worried about taking that trade and that money, don't take the trade. It's not worth it because you're going to do nothing but cause yourself mental anguish. And so I wish I had known all these things.
I told you.
But I didn't listen.
No, you listen.
I didn't listen for the longest time. I went through, I did a fly-in, and I did 2 one-on-ones with Patrick. So I've put a lot of time and effort in this, but it's been well worth it, folks. Well worth it.
Hello, my name is Mark Steffens, and I'm on the way home from Sedona, Arizona. I just wrapped up the Target Trading Academy Mastermind trading event, and basically this was a retreat where a lot of our group of traders met in Sedona, Arizona for an amazing 3-day adventure. We discovered a lot of new things about trading to help advance our trading education and our trading skills. And meanwhile, had a heck of a lot of fun between class. Thanks to Target Trading Academy, I was able to retire from emergency medicine after 23 years, and now am able to trade every day and absolutely love it. So if you want to really learn how to trade and do it safely, keep the money you make, don't lose it and give it back to the market, contact one of these guys and come see us at Target Trading Academy. Look forward to seeing you.
The most common question I get asked when I've talked to pretty much everybody in this room, how long will it take me to get through the first 100?
I don't know, how long is it going to take?
2 months? And I think I've told everybody this. There's going to be days you get no trades. There's going to be days you get 5. If you get 3 a day, extrapolate the math.
Yep.
But I know people who took 10 months. I know people who've got it in 3. I don't know what you're going to do, right? Just follow the rules, and you'll get there when you get there. And I go, it's not getting to 100. It's how many that you can do in a row that are correct, and then he will move you to the next step when he thinks you're ready. Show him that you're ready at 40 trades, 30 trades, by just focusing on doing them right.
For me, it's the be humble, be teachable, and listen. because I didn't listen. I didn't pay attention to the little things. I was like, I know, okay, I got it, you know, that kind of thing. And I didn't listen. And I can tell you, I've dropped an account too. I've lost money. I've been there, done that. Everything like Jason did, not to his degree, but I've done the same thing because I didn't trust the method. The biggest thing for me was trust it. Do it and trust it and have the belief in yourself that you can do it. I wasn't believing in the method. I wasn't believing in me and trusting enough and listening enough to trust it. And that has been my big key. Coming to these events has made me so much more successful because I take away, every time I take away these little nuggets that put all the pieces together for me. I'm a minutia type person. I like all the pieces. And because I was a corporate trainer for a long, long time too. And I like to be the guy that knows everything. I can't do something if I don't know anything about it, so I get lost in the minutia of everything. So I have to just remember, pay attention, listen, do what they tell you, even if, like what he says, it doesn't matter. Even if you got to know all of this stuff, it doesn't matter. You just focus and do what they tell you to do.
Short and sweet. And I'm going to mimic what both of them said, and I did the exact same thing as what Preston tried to do, to hurry up and get through the first 100. Doesn't work. I mean, 10 years ago, if Pat made the method after me, it would be the first 1,000. Not the first 100, I can tell you that. I did basically everything wrong. So him and Dan, I almost did opposite of what they were saying at first. So
I think you did it just to spite us.
Well,
Tell the truth.
and I'm a hardhead, so it's just the way it was.
He didn't check his ego at the door, did he?
Yes, I still live in my racing world, right? So, and anybody doesn't, I was a professional racer, motocross and snowmobile and X Games guy for a long time, until I retired at 30. So, different mentality. But some of the main things that, take the time of what you're doing. Don't try to rush something. And also, whether you're doing Pat's method, whether you're doing Dan's method, either one, take it slow. And if you only do 1 or 2 trades a day, that's fine. You're better to have 1 or 2 trades a day that are good trades that you wait for and are patient, than having 5 or 10 that half of them are half-assed. You're not making any money. Because if you can't walk away at the end of the day with 1 or 2 good trades and be positive, I don't care if you do 20 or 50 trades, you're not going to be positive. You got to crawl before you walk. So take it slow, take it easy, and then gradually get up to what you're doing, and then you can increase lot size. And when you increase lot size, you may only need to take 1 or 2 trades a day and make a fair amount of money. So just be patient. And after my, between Pat and Dan, my oblivious 1,000 trades probably that I blew out and lost, I lost around 100 grand before I actually turned it around. So a lot of people didn't have, I was very fortunate, to have a good cushion, but a lot of people don't have that kind of money to throw away. So once both these guys kind of reeled me in a little bit and I went back to the basics, I had a mindset that if I can just do 1 trade a day, and my goal was 50 bucks. And I mean, it's 100% true. When these guys say it, that's what it was. It was 50 bucks. If I made a trade, I made 50 bucks today, or maybe that trade ended up being 80 bucks, whatever it was, because you got to use the methodology. You can't just hit the eject button and get out. But when I made that, I left for the day. I made my notes of what my trades were, so in 6 months, if I needed to look back at those trades, I could manipulate and understand what they were. But I would leave for the day, I would go mountain biking, I'd go skiing, whatever, depending on what time frame of the year it was. and I come back the next day and do the same thing. Because my methodology was, if I can do it with one contract and make one trade a day, make 50 bucks, 75 bucks, at some point I can get up to 2 and 3 and 4, and now I'm starting to make more money in the future, which is exactly what happened. And then as I get very consistent with that, you can now add other strategies, other tools to your toolbox, what you're doing. And this goes back to my note-taking. Once you get a basic foundation and something's working, and it starts working good, and if you take notes on what trades are working, what's not working, what time of day you take them, 6 months from now you're doing really great at that, and you're trying to do different strategies, and if you're not making as much money 6 months from now, 8 months, you can look back at your notes and see what's changed in that time frame. So now you can adjust yourself. So maybe certain strategies aren't working. Me, I hate breakouts most of the time. I hate them with a passion because I used to take them when I was learning, and I used to get my ass handed to me all the time. And at some point, I figured out they're not working, don't take them. So just be patient and do all the steps. Don't try to skip. Don't go from step 2 to 10, because you're just going to screw yourself in the end. Cost yourself more money and more time.
And when Jason says one contract, he was there when I started everybody at one contract.
Yep.
Larry, and I said the story before, Larry came into me and told me that I had to change it to 2 because so many people were complaining that it was taking so long. And I told him I didn't care what anybody wanted. Because if they can't do it with 1, they can't do it with 2. If you can do it with 1 lot, it's the most horrible, terrible thing there is. Because you can't take anything off, you've got to trail it, and 9 out of 10 times you're going to get to break even and get stopped out. And after you see the money in your account, you see that profit, it's gone. Like, well, but if you can do this, you can do it with anything. He did it that way. He came in for a fly-in one time. God's honest truth. Was done with Dan, sitting in my room closet that I had. And I walk in there and I said, oh, hey, why are you here? Well, I paid for a fly-in, and I said, you paid $10,000 to fly in here. Jason, yeah. I said, you're stupid. You're so good, you just don't believe it. You don't need to be here. And boom, something changed in him within, 2 months. That it was now no longer 50 bucks. It was up 170, up 220, but he still left. He still left. Then it was up 500, then it was up 700, then it was up 900. He just did the exact same thing, just increased his lot size every time he made the money to do it. He's going to tell you right now there's no difference between 1 and 5, but if you can't do 1, you can't do 5.
That's true. You can't do 50. I mean, it's just the way it is.
I remember.
It's a methodology.
Doing